Hi you all. Okay, today I'm going to be doing I'm thinking about Leo, so let's do a Leo energy. Okay, let's do a Leo reading for y'all. Okay, so let's get into it, Leos. Okay, Leos, we have the Prince of Swords. So there could be a lot of aggression with you. Okay, we have the Emperor here. You guys can have like a father figure or a father energy, but Leos, I feel like you're in the energy where you're trying to gather your thoughts, gather some form of stability, resources, or something like that. And for some reason, you're on the defense. Okay, you're on the defense, you're on the offense, you are just defending the scene, you're holding the scene down. Okay, with the Six of Swords energy, this is about like, letting bygones be bygones. All right, like hoping and wishing and going in the direction of peace and serenity here. Okay, so this is your confirmation that there was a problem. You guys could have had a problem with an air sign, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. Happy Halloween. Okay, yeah, you guys could have had a problem with an Aries, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here. It could be an Aquarius here because I feel like this is somebody who desired, okay, a certain direction, a certain, a dream, a certain way of how to group up with the Three of Cups here, the way that they think is fair for themselves or in a situation. But you were like, nah, I'm not going in that direction. Okay, I'm not going there. We have the Two of Swords here. So you made a decision to let a situation go. You made a decision to not stress about it, okay? Because you're like, I'm still here financially, physically, spiritually, and I'm stuck. And I'm going to choose to not be stuck, okay? I don't know what your problem is or what the situation is or what their problem is, but I'm definitely getting, Leos, you are ready to have something brand new, okay? So this is a problem. This is your confirmation. Maybe you didn't know somebody was like, being passive aggressive or they were trying to be funny. At the end of the day, you're coming off as like you're the only oddball out or the black sheep of the family, or you're not in the loop, okay, is what I'm getting. You're not in the loop here. For some reason, I feel guided to say this is my first deck of cards, okay? This is my first deck of cards of when me, recording and on social media and stuff like that. Okay, over at Energy, I have the Three of Pentacles here. So Leos, I'm seeing that you have a plan. You have a plan. You've been thinking about it. This could be an apology, okay, or making sure that a situation goes as planned. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be doing this with you being yourself, okay, or following along, but I highly doubt that you're going to be following along when it comes to these people, places, and things. I do see that in the collective, they do see you working on something and they're all watching and they want to know what is being developed. They want to know where is things going. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're doing a lot of drawing, which means that you're doing a lot of manifestation. And the things that you're manifesting is going in the way that you want it to go in the way you want it to go. Okay, so that's great to hear. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, Leos. Let's get some more information about this. Okay, we have the first house here. This is Aries energy. You guys could also be dealing with a Gemini. Who you are, your dreams, your desires, your actions. Okay. So it's coming out, Leos, that you are a particular person, that you are... Yeah, it's coming out that you are a particular person, that you want to show up, you desire, like you have a voice, you have a word, you have a life. Okay, that's what's coming up here. We have in Sagittarius here. So you have Sagittarius in the first house, okay, which is in the this is in a negative energy, okay? It's in an energy where you need to work on. So right now, I do see that Leos, you're in this energy of showing people, showing the collective, like what the situation is here. Rather than, yeah, so you guys need to be in an energy where you need to take a step back. Okay, Spirit wants you to take a step back from the situation with these people, places, and things, and not inject or interject, however you want to call it here, and say this is who you are. You may not be able to afford that, but you can. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. This is what Spirit is saying. Okay, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because you're racking up now bad karma, essentially. We have Saturn here, speaking of karma. Okay, we have be realistic about, be concerned about. Okay, you must wait before you can. No, this is about strategizing. It's almost like you're manipulating the situation for things to go your way. Okay, this could also be like, manipulating a person. Okay, no, don't do that. Take a step back and realize that this person and or the situation is immature and that they need to calm down and see things from a different perspective. Listen, if you are in this first house energy and you're initiating the way how you want to initiate, then you go ahead and go do that. Now, it depends on what you're showing that you're saying, okay? It depends on what you're showing up in as who you are, okay? Because if you're being a weirdo, then understand that that's what's going on here. We have Saturn in the 10th house, okay? So this is your destiny, where you're going, your career. So this is not only with friends and family and associates, this is in your job as well. This is a very reachy energy, okay? You're doing the most, Leos. You're doing the most, and you must not do that, okay? A little hesitant for the 10th house here. You must not do that, Leos. It's not necessary. All you need to do is realize that these people are not mature and they don't want to get to know you, and come up with a plan, just like you're coming up with a plan, whatever you're doing here. Come up with a plan to move away from the energy. If you still need to utilize the energy and you're trying to look at things from a different perspective, or it's hard for you to get out of a certain energy, because I was there. You just like, okay, you know what? How about I just stay here? How about I just do this? How about I just, it's not as bad. And you realize towards the end, it is pretty bad when you have a good thing going on in the future for yourself. Okay? So let's see what else is going on for you, Leos. So we have clouds, temporary problems. So whatever problem that you have with this situation, okay, or this person here, it's not going to last long. It's not going to be like the end all be all. We have throne, position of authority. So you're getting some type of ranking. You're getting some type of rank, is what I'm getting. You're being ranked, I feel like, because you are the black sheep of the family. And because it's so far out there, you're being ranked as like, okay, that's the best one. Okay? We have lobster, financial pinch here. And you also was able to work on your financial situation here. If you're pinching financially, you're going to need to work on that. We have great worry over nothing. And we also have cup. You should accept valid criticism. And we also have dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking about you. Okay, they know of your situation. They know that you're trying to do this with your friends, your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, or people people that you're interested in. And they're like, yeah, you shouldn't worry about that. You should just honestly see that that person isn't the one for you, or that person or that family or a situation, a group of friends isn't for you. Okay, that's not your soul family. That's not your tribe. Okay, work on your finances, but at the end of the day, there's no need. You don't need to worry about that, because you're in a position of authority. You're coming out as someone who is willing to work just as hard as the group or the tribe. Okay, and it could be also some other things too. It could be some other factors, but Spirit is saying not important. Okay, because at the end of the day, you ranked better than anybody in the group. Okay. So that's all that I have for you. Oh, never mind. I lied. Okay, we have vulture here. Depression, anxiety, worried that someone is working against you. We get that. But we also have angel. Okay, confirmation. That's another confirmation. That's another angelic. So there's an angelic presence. Also, when you hear these confirmations and you bring confirmations in your energy, I was about to say angel. So my name is Angel here. When you bring confirmations in your energy, Leos, this is spirit that has guided you, okay? Or you're on a high vibration and low frequency when it comes to angels. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So spirit is well aware. That means that these people, places, and things, to other people, they'd be like, wow, that's fucked up. I mean, like, if I was you, you know, I wouldn't be able to. But you Leos, you're like, it's a baby cut. Like, that really hurts my feelings. People like, nah, man, I would have went crazy. I would have went crazy here. But that's why you have an angel working with you here. And it probably is an archangel too that's working with you. That vibration, that frequency, those praises here. Or it could just be as simple as an angel. This is not like a spirit guide, okay? But it's a spirit guide. It's your ancestors, a spirit guide, and then there's angels, okay? Maybe I got that ass backwards, but it's like that, okay? Over our energy, we have pale. Time to get out of a situation, and that's your energy. Y'all are going to be guided to get out of a situation, but I feel like this is when you're comfortable, Leos. This is when you're comfortable, okay? So that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe. And to share. Look in the description box below. See what I have to offer you. Check out my Instagram, and until then, I will see you guys next time. Happy Halloween.